It has now been established that the moon's acceleration away from Earth has put it beyond the reach of any Earth.
All scan all frequencies for any signal from Earth, anything. Hold that.
It's Meta.
Maybe that's where our future lies. Maybe there.
You check for life signs?
Well, molecular bonding's pretty sophisticated, Commander. Sensor beams just bounce off.
Well, there's got to be a way in.
Tony.
John, I was just about to call in. Oh, boy, you should see this place. It's fantastic. There's a valley here that's absolutely perfect for us.
Hate to spoil the flow, but we've discovered signs of civilization here. Some kind of sealed living area. Tony, head back immediately. I'd like everyone in close until we check it out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Come on. Tony. Joe? Joe?
laser wound.
How about those bruises?
Fight? I'd say it adds up to a stupid accident. They fell out, a weapon was pulled.
Maybe. But why did Tony take off like that?
He just killed a man.
Found it half a kilometer due west of here.
West. Heading away from base camp.
The state he's in, he may not know where he's headed.
Take care of Lustig. Let's go.
Welcome. They still haven't found Tony. They'll find him, Maya. I feel so helpless. Just keep thinking about him. Alone, perhaps. Hurt and suffering down there.
John won't give up until he finds him.
Yes. I know.
It's 100% safe.
Maybe, but orders are to touch nothing, at least until after the quarantine period is elapsed.
All right. Kelly.
Any luck?
We're not going to force our way in, that's for sure. How about Tony?
What about him?
Is it true? You know, that he's cracked up.
Well, I don't know. Ask a doctor. Ask if they find him. If he's still alive. Come on. Let's see if we can burn away some of this rock.
You can't be far ahead. Let's go. Spread out. Go that way. This way. There he is. I take him, Commander. No. Now head that way. Make sure he doesn't double back. He's on, Commander. I know, but I don't think he'll use it on me. Go ahead. Entry mechanism?
Uh-huh. But no power. Solar cells. And there's a lot more of them.
Coding.
John, I think we just found our way into the alien structure.
Good.
Yeah, it seems to be powered by solar radiation cells. If we're right, once they're charged, we should be in.
Okay, let Travis handle it. We found Tony.
Oh, that is good news.
Yeah, we don't have him yet.
What, then you don't know his condition?
No, but we will soon. Alan, you and Spencer pick us up.
Tony. Tony, it's all right.
Tony, easy, easy.
No, Tony. Tony, no. Tony.
He's lapsing into deep coma.
Is there anything we can do?
I've given him a shot to stop him sinking any further, but without proper medical facilities, there could be brain damage.
All right. Let's get him back to Alpha.
Maya, we found Tony. Tell Helena we're bringing him in.
Yes, Commander. Commander? How is he?
Sick. Very sick.
It's okay to drink. Quarantine period's over. How's it going? Another couple of hours should do it.
Moon Base Alpha from Planet Survey Team.
Go ahead.
Raise the commander, quick. Tell him.
Jerry! Jerry!
My men, they're dead.
Commander, Jerry Travers just called in. Something happened at the alien structure. The communications malfunctioned.
Stabilizer's gone. Switch it to backup. We're holding. Yeah, long enough to get to Alpha. I wouldn't bet on it. Maya, we're having trouble with the survey, Eagle.
Malfunctions.
Can you correct?
We'll try, but if negative, we'll head back to base camp.
Switch to Eagle 1. Maintain present altitude. I better check these circuits before we set course for Alpha. Alan, all the metals are corroding. Let's get back to base camp, quick.
They're heading back to the planet.
What's wrong?
He's dead. Poisoned. It must have been the fruit.
That makes 3. 2 of my men drank water from the rock pool back there.
I don't understand. The fruit and water checked out safe.
And now they're pure poison.
Base camp coming up.
They're on touchdown approach. All systems holding.
John?
Temperature increase. Helena, the ship's on fire.
John, he's going down!
Okay, I've got this one, Alan. John, here, I'll take over. Right.
Come on, move it!
They didn't make it, Helena. Their controls disintegrated before touchdown.
Where are you going?
To check on Eagle 1. We have to get them back to Alpha.
Okay, but you need checking too, so hurry back.
Yeah, sure.
I'll leave the medical kit.
Alan?
Some landing.
Yeah. I have to admit it wasn't one of my best.
Tony,
He's alive.
we've got to get him back.
Easy, Commander. No one's going anywhere. We're, stranded.
Stranded? What about Eagle 1?
You can forget Eagle 1. It'll fall apart if we try to use it. All the metals are corroded.
Something else. 3 of the survey team are dead.
Dead?
Poisoned. The sample food and water, which were classified safe, it killed them.
What about Tony? What got to him?
He's got a few bruises on him. Probably a result of his scramble with Lustig. Nothing that could have affected him.
Well, something flipped him.
I examined Lustig. It was the laser beam that killed him. But I found evidence of brain cell expansion. The kind of pressure that can first drive a man mad than kill him.
What caused the pressure?
I don't know.
Is Tony suffering from the same kind of pressure?
I have a hunch that that's what I'll find upon further examination.
Well, if you do, can you help him?
I don't know. I wish we had him on Alpha.
Yeah. Well, by now, Alpha knows we're in trouble.
Yeah. If they try to help us, their eagles will be torn apart the minute they enter the atmosphere.
What is it? The planet. It's an ecological disaster. The computer registers a massive buildup in poisonous elements.
Wait a minute, that's not possible. We checked. We double-checked before our people went down there.
I know, it was safe. It started to change when they landed.
You mean their arrival is the cause for this change?
Well, if the computer is correct, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh, every circuit element's perished. Metals have just disintegrated.
The plastics are holding up.
Oh, great. We can't build a communicator out of plastic.
Wait a minute.
Hey, methylene fibers.
Yeah, and uncorroded. Plastic, but one of the best conductors of energy we have.
Yeah, they'll conduct energy, but what energy? We don't have any source of power.
Oh, yes, we do. Solar cells. There's a whole cluster of them around that alien structure.
One set of solar cells, origin unknown.
One induction unit, performance doubtful.
And likewise, one transmitter.
All right, now let's reconsider. Maybe it is the result of natural causes. No, indications lead to a different conclusion.
Intelligent life?
Intelligent, hostile, and powerful enough to mobilize the natural forces of the planet to destroy our people.
All right, then where is it and why doesn't it register on our instruments?
I don't know. Well, unless it's so unfamiliar, its presence can't register.
Maybe it's hidden by that structure.
Yes, that's possible.
Koenig to Alpha. John Koenig to Moonbase Alpha.
John, we're receiving you.
Koenig to
How's
Moonbase
Tony?
Alpha. We can transmit but cannot receive. Our situation is serious. We are without ships and equipment.
3 more of our party have died, and the condition of Chief Security Officer Videshi
Remains grave. We now know that this planet is overwhelmingly hostile to our life forms.
We will strive to effect countermeasures. Until we do, I expressly forbid any attempt at rescue.
Repeat, no eagles are to come down here. Repeat, no eagles are to come down here. Should they try,
Their metals will disintegrate on contact with this planet's atmosphere. It was this phenomenon that caused the crash of...
Well, let's hope some of it got through.
The atmosphere will soon become impossible to breathe. They won't have time for any effective countermeasures.
I have to go down there, Maya. The problem is how. We can't use the eagles.
Glider. The re-entry glider.
Re-entry glider?
Yes, it's made of carbon fiber. We can replace the metal seals on our spacesuits.
Right. It has no power unit. It would be a one-way trip, Maya.
I know. For 2 passengers.
For 2 passengers.
He's cold.
Yes, Commander.
What are his chances?
might not get through the night.
Come in! We're in.
Good. Alert Carter.
Have you worked out our launch position?
I've tried to assess all the relevant factors.
It's a big planet, Maya. A small error could put us hundreds of miles from base camp.
Well, then we'll discover the joys of walking, won't we?
There's more of those here.
It's a holographic recording.
The end has come. Only I, Zoran, the leader of this expedition, survive. But soon, I too will be dead. To you who come, as we did, to search for this promised land, cease your struggle. There is only one way out of this pitiless world. Death.
Dr. Russell, atmosphere perimeter coming up.
Activate airlock.
Approaching extremity of atmosphere. Stand by to launch.
Standing by. 129,000 feet. 110,000 feet. Launch.
3 of us. Malfunction. You're on your own, girls. Good luck.
Stand by for re-entry. Standing by.
Survey reports indicate that this planet is ideal. Our people have rejoiced in the good fortune that has guided us to this hospitable land. But as yet, we have not located our mining party. A further complication is the inexplicable breakdown of our most vital equipment.
He's gone again. Let's try another disc. Wait, he was interrupted. He's coming back.
The natural resources of this planet have turned poisonous. Half our number have perished. Our own supplies are dwindling. We are facing disaster.
35,000 feet. Stand by for turbulence. We've got to get out of this turbulence. We'll miss the base camp. That's right.
Yesterday, the survivors of the mining party were found in deep coma and suffering with a mysterious form of brain damage. They regained consciousness shortly before death and were lucid enough to describe to us what had happened. We are being destroyed by an immortal creature of awesome power, a solitary being which yearns for contact with other forms of intelligent life. It did not seek to deliberately destroy our mining party. It wanted to communicate, to talk, to express the joy it felt at discovering a form of life other than itself. But the means it chose inflicted insanity and violent death. We must find a way to communicate with it. We must make it understand.
Commander, Tony's come around.
They regained consciousness just before death.
Yeah. Alan, go through the records again. Maybe we missed something. Let's go.
Landing site? Yes. Get us down quickly or we'll hit those trees.
Hello, Tony.
How are we doing?
Still a long way from home.
Lustig. Easy, easy. I didn't kill Lustig.
We'll talk about it later.
No, now. Listen to me. We got separated. I heard a shout. I went back. He was crazy. Tried to kill me.
You tried to disarm him. The laser went off. And then what?
I was about to call in and I heard something. and a weird noise. It seemed to be all around me.
Go on.
The noise, it was eating up my mind. I tried to run and get away. And I turned and I saw it.
And a form. A shape.
No. Just light. Intense. Patterns of energy. Forming. Changing. For a second, I thought it would take on a definite form. It seemed to be trying to do that. But it didn't.
That's all.
Yeah. Something hit me. My mind, it just burned up.
Confirms what we know already, Tony.
Hey, look!
Hello! Maya!
John.
How'd you get here?
Glider.
Glider?
I'll tell you later. Tony.
I want to see you. Come on.
There's no permanent brain damage, no other real damage.
Massive shock.
It's almost as if the will to live has been destroyed.
It's following a pattern. First the madness, then the clear, lucid head, shortly followed by death.
Do what you can for him.
We found another disc. It might help.
My attempt to communicate with the being has proved fatal. Yesterday, I finally confronted it. I was protected with a suit which was specially designed to block its destructive powers. But the suit was flawed. A simple error in the eye section. I looked at it, and I was lost, insane. Now, I follow in the path of the others. I'm lucid. I record these details, knowing that I am soon to die.
While you were away, we found this. There it is.
Still active.
So is this. Must be a communicator.
Now, if we increase the protection around the eyes, it's Tony's only chance.
And ours.
That's where Lustig was found, right through that arch. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to make contact with the being in that clearing.
Oh, don't press your luck, John. Please, be careful. And no matter what, don't take off this helmet.
Hey, better memorize the approach.
Yeah.
Commander, do you read me?
Loud and clear.
How do you feel?
Like I'm in a hole 1,000,000 feet deep. I wish I could see out of this thing.
Yeah, well, you know, the only certain protection, John, is to completely shield your eyes.
You've memorized the path.
Right. Just point me.
Good luck, John. Bear right. Straight. Duck.
I am not your enemy! I am not your enemy! I don't want to harm you!
I am not your enemy! I don't want to harm you!
I have no weapon!
I have no weapon!
Please! I've got to talk to you! We've got to communicate! We've got to find a way to communicate!
Please, I've got to talk to you! Communicate! 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 Communicate!
Yes, please.
I have found the key. We are in communication.
Who are you? What are you?
I am I. Who are you? What are you?
A man. John Koenig.
You are a voice.
I am a living being. Like you.
There is none but I, and I am I.
No. You are one among many.
You are more than a voice.
Yes.
Reveal that which is John Koenig.
Why?
To know that you are more than a voice.
What about the others who looked at you?
Others?
The others who looked at you and went insane. You don't know the power you possess.
You can look at me, John Koenig. Reveal that which is you.
No, John.
No.
He's crazy if he removes that mask.
Don't remove your helmet.
I trust you.
There is truly more than I.
Yes. You are one among many, as I am. May I show you?
Yes. Yes.
Helena, Maya, Alan, show yourselves.
But, John Koenig, if I am not I, then what?
That is for each of us to discover.
How is that done, John Koenig?
I speak for myself, though I am one of many. If we understand others, in time, I believe, we come to understand ourselves.
I sense death in your mind. What is death?
That which we humans fear most, the end of life.
And I have caused death?
Yes. Because you were unaware of life other than your own.
You brought me understanding, and death was your reward. I cannot support this grief that I feel.
Will you help us?
Yes, all will be well. I that am I is no more. I that will be has much to regret.
There's no one here. The camp's deserted.
Somebody's taken all our gear.
Bill, what are you doing here? Corrosive elements in the atmosphere have evaporated without creating your clear high DNA. Everyone's in eagle waiting to lift up.
Moonbase Alpha calling Earth. This is Moonbase Alpha calling Earth. Moonbase Alpha calling Earth. This is Moonbase Alpha with our last transmission to the people of our home planet.
We cannot know if you will receive this message, or if memory survives or even exists in your time of who we were, what our purpose was, and the disaster that took us on our random journey through the infinite reaches of space and time. For us, this has been a time of dangers overcome, knowledge revealed, of mysteries encountered, perceptions altered, and a growing conviction of a higher purpose in everything that we have witnessed and endured. These long years have stretched to the limit our will to survive as individuals and as a community, and overcoming our greatest test, the struggle to hold true to our unique birthright, the humanity that is common to all of us from Earth. But that is the past. For now, a new and even greater challenge awaits us. For some time now, our life support systems have shown increasing decay. Total failure, though not imminent, seems inevitable. As I speak now, Operation Exodus has taken place. Commander Koenig and the others have begun to settle on our new world, Terra Alpha. The final eagle waits for me, for I am the last person to abandon the base. Soon the planet will be out of range. Though deserted and silent now, Alpha was our refuge. We can never forget our life here. The good and happy times, as well as our moments of despair and heartbreak. Here, friendships flourished, bonds were forged. It was Maya the Psychon who helped us to understand that we are all aliens until we get to know each other. To Professor Bergman, Michael, dear Paul, Luke and Anna on your new Arcadia, we will never forget you. And to Alpha, wherever you go on your onward journey, our hearts will go with you. And hope for reunion in the future will not fade. And finally, to you, the people of planet Earth, we say goodbye. And ask but one thing. Remember us. Remember us.